Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to r/IDontWorkHereLady, where Karen's birthday ends up being a nightmare for all the servers in a restaurant. Seriously, you cannot miss that story. Wait until the end. So without any further ado, let's dive right into the stories. You cannot buy your books at a coffee shop. This did not happen to me, but happened to an employee at Starbucks. The Starbucks is in a Chapters, which is a bookstore, and they are owned by different companies, so they are not working together. After ordering my drink and waiting by the counter to get it, a lady comes in line with a stack of books and places them on the ordering counter. The barista goes and asks what she will like to order, but she does not want to order anything. She wants to buy books here because the line is too long and far. Barista: "I'm sorry, you cannot buy your books here, you have to go over there," pointing to the cashier for Chapters. Lady:
"It's too far and you're closer, you can check me out."
Barista: "We are not owned by Chapters, you cannot buy your books here." Lady crumbles:
"You're just being lazy and I'm not going over there to buy my books, it's too far. And since you won't do your job, you just lost a sale."
She then stormed out of the Starbucks, leaving her books on the counter. The barista sighed and took the books and walked to the front of the store to give them to actual employees that worked there. I got my drink and was drinking it while watching the event. All I could think was, I wonder if this happens a lot. As someone mentioned in the comments, if Karen really thinks that a person is being lazy, why would that person care about losing a sale? It doesn't make sense. By the way guys, what is your favorite coffee shop? I suppose it's not Starbucks because damn, that stuff is expensive everywhere in the world. But let's continue.
"I need you to help me find the mayo."
Sorry about my writing, I'm still shaken up about it. I wish I could tell you that this did not happen, but it did. Today I was at Walmart shopping with my mom to get some food. Mom was going to have a party for me, being 6 months seizure free, and today is my 25th birthday. I have a service dog, his name is Harley, he's a Springer Spaniel Poodle mix. Why I have him is because my seizures and I have really bad PTSD. Before I forget to mention it, my mom is in a wheelchair, so I got to tell you people who was there. The cast is Harley, my service dog, my mom, me, CL for Crazy Lady, CM for Crazy Man, SM for Store Manager, Cop 1, Cop 2, EMT 1, EMT 2. There was a lot more people there, but these are the main people. Okay, it's my local Walmart, I live in a really small town, a lot of people know me there because me having seizures many times in Walmart, it's the lights, they all know Harley is my service dog. So they know if they hear him barking that something is happening to me. I'm wearing a pink shirt with black leggings with pink stripes and I'm wearing my headphones listening to one of my favorite audiobooks. I'm walking down the soda aisle looking for my favorite brand of root beer and mom went to the meat section to find some flat iron steaks, my favorite. I find the root beer, then I put it in my cart. CL:
"Do you know where the mayonnaise is?"
Me: "It's 2 down from here." CL:
"Okay."
So now I'm in the frozen food aisle. CL comes up to me again and CL:
"The mayo wasn't there."
Me: "K." CL:
"Go find it for me."
Me: "I don't know where they are, if they are not on that aisle then." CL:
"Go in the back and find the mayo."
Okay, now I know what's going on. I never thought this would happen, but she thought I worked at Walmart. Me: "I cannot go in the back because I do not work here." CL:
"Yes you do, I see you all the time in the store."
Basically Walmart is the only store to shop at in my town and I go there and get groceries and other things once a week. Me: "No I don't." CL:
"Don't argue with me, I know you work here."
I think of something I can do to get rid of this lady and I cannot believe it worked for a little bit. Me: "Oh, the mayo is right there." CL looks where I'm pointing at and I book it and find my mom. But I don't make it too far because CL's husband is behind me and he's pissed, yelling at me to help his wife. CM grabs me and that is when I screamed because I don't do well with men touching me. When I screamed, Harley started barking his head off. I'm trying to pull away from him, but CM will not let me go. CM is yelling,
"Shut the hell up, and for not doing your job, I'm going to get your manager."
I keep telling CM to let me go, and now Harley goes in overprotective mode and started growling at CM. CM is being very aggressive towards me, saying the same thing over and over again. My mom comes in the aisle, screaming, "Let her go!" Again, she's in a wheelchair. CL is yelling at my mom and blocking her from getting to me. I hear the footsteps running towards me, but before they could get to me, CM yells one more time to
"Shut the hell up!"
and he slaps me across the face and I fall on the floor. That is when Harley attacked CM. The footsteps were the SM, some employees and the cops. Everything starts getting blurry and I am in a straight-on bad panic attack. Harley is still attacking the CM and then Harley stops attacking CM. I know this because I feel Harley putting his weight on me like he was taught to help me. It's called DPT and now there is 2 EMTs at my side. They put me on a cot and I pass out at that point and I'm awake up here in the ER. Harley was still right by my side and then 2 cops come in and talk to me about what happened and I'm telling my side. Cop 1 asked me if I want to press charges. I say yes and Cop 2 said we are going to be standing outside the door because CM and CL are in the next room, again small town, and the cops tell me that they found drugs in CM's blood and that he has a warrant out for beating a woman almost to death, all because the woman had an argument with CL. CM and CL were on the running from the cops and CL is pregnant and mayonnaise is one of her cravings. All of this happened because CL wanted mayonnaise. Backstory, why I reacted to that CM like that is because of a man that hurt me very badly in the past. It was just the way CM grabbed me and yelled at me that set me off. Oh, and when CM hit and pushed me, I sprained my left wrist and he gave me a concussion. Now I am spending the rest of my 25th birthday in the hospital. Makes you really wonder if someone is on the run, but never got past the local Walmart. Talk about keeping a low profile.
You're not going anywhere now.
I work as a fueler at a major airport. We are contracted out, so while I don't necessarily work for one airline, let's just say I almost exclusively fuel 737s, I sometimes go up to the terminal to print out schedules since airlines constantly switch gates and delay flights, so I need to be on top of that. I have customers come up and ask questions even though I'm dressed nothing like any of the customer service agents, but I am generally willing to answer them or direct them to someone that can help. This one day I see a lady in her late 40s with a large floppy purse and a plastic bag from one of those overpriced boutiques at the airport, absolutely filled with crap. She's calm and honestly quite beautiful for a woman nearly twice my age. She pulls out one of her earbuds and walks up to me. "Lady,
Do you know what gate the flight to XX is going out of?
me? Yeah, it got moved to gate 7. It's landing in about 10 minutes, so you might want to head over there." "Lady,
What? How the hell am I supposed to keep up with that?"
me? Tell me about it, but they usually announce it over the intercom." "Lady, huff."
"Well, you need to help me move my bags over there."
I look over and apparently she has another carry-on next to a kid, maybe 8 years old, who also has his little Transformers carry-on. As much as I would like to help, I cannot touch a passenger's bag and I have to get back down to the ramp. Me? "Sorry, I don't work for this airline. If you go to the customer service over there, I'm sure they can help you out." "Lady."
"I don't want to stand in line.
It was like 2 people.
I'm ordering you to do it."
At this point I had enough. I helped this lady the best I could and now I had other stuff to do, so I headed for the stairway to the ramp. I scanned my badge and was about to shut the door when this lady runs up behind me, leaving her kid and bags behind, and holds the door open, yelling, "Lady."
"Stay right where you are. Don't you walk away from me when I'm talking to you."
So I complied and waited 15 seconds for the alarm to go off. At that point, 2 TSA agents ran up to see what was going on. TSA, "Why did the alarm go off?" Me, "This lady tried to follow me down to the ramp." TSA, writing my badge number down, "We will take it from here." Looking at the now in shock lady, "Come with us." Now I feel bad for the lady. Traveling stress makes people do weird stuff. Hopefully she was able to make her flight, but knowing how seriously they take an accidental alarm, I doubt it. I don't mess with the TSA because they do a very good job of wasting your time. What about my ripe stars? Have you guys ever had to deal with the TSA in a negative way? I think so far I was lucky. I never had a problem with them, but I do know some horror stories from other people. but please tell us in the comments what you think about them. My Night from Hell complete with confetti. For your reading pleasure, servers of Reddit. It's been a long time since I have felt I could have cried mid-shift. Since I've wanted to dump Bacardi 151 across a table, set that woman on fire for my amusement and walk out like it's nobody's business. It's been a long time since I have had a serving nightmare, and tonight I vent to you, my fellow servers, in hopes that I don't dream about this later. Strap in, it's a long one. There's no too long didn't read, there's no way to condense this crap show. First off, I'm 32 years old, I've been doing this for years. It's my go-to in between degrees, and right now I'm saving for my masters, which I start in the next few months. I currently work at a great little steakhouse. Fine dining where the bottles of wine run up to the 300s and the steaks a la carte start at $30 and go to $80. Apps, sides, salads and soup extras, handmade cocktails, Camus BTG. If anybody knows what Camus BTG means, please enlighten me. Anyway, you can bet your butt you're going to have some swanky, self-entitled wankers just about every night. No big deal, I'm used to it, and to be fair, we have some lovely, loyal locals. Sunday night ensues and I am in a section set for an 11 top the moment the doors open. I have 3 additional tables, 2 2-tops and 1 4-top. My 11 top birthday party starts settling in. A lot of musical chairs and drama ensues. 5 minutes to sit is not typically a good sign to get the night rolling. I can tell instantly it will be tough to direct this table and avoid total chaos. Plus, they are not even quite all here yet, must pay attention to drink orders because in an off chance they split tabs, my seat numbers better be in order. And with stragglers, changing seats is much more likely to happen. A Karen with an obnoxious birthday sesh swaggers over exclaiming it's her birthday as I'm making my introduction. She proceeds to present me with her birthday platter, a large plate with birthday sayings all over it. I am to give it to the chef and this is what she would like to dine off of tonight. Sure, of course, it's your day, lady, we are celebrating you, I exclaim, grimacing so hard my cheeks hurt. This has the potential to be $1,000 plus tab you can eat on whatever you want at $100 a head. After all, we are in the yes business. I begin welcoming the group, explaining specials and offering drinks while we wait for the other few folks to arrive. That's when I see it. Crazy Mom opens not 1 but 3 bags of confetti and starts dumping it across the table. In glasses, yes, on plates, across the table, on the floor, chairs, you name it. I catch the host's eye, he's murderous knowing what kind of cleanup this will entail before the next turn. I start to take drink orders and they are obnoxious despite mentoring to gently organize. Mom telling me what to order to go in. All ordering out of turn, wine tastings, specials, bring your owns, etc. A damn iced herbal tea. Why yes, I French pressed an herbal tea, cooled it, added honey and served it as per request because well, they don't like regular iced tea, they prefer our loose leaf. Drinks are ordered, then changed as one lady likes her friend's cocktail idea better. Yada yada, you get the picture. Grandma wants a chilled red wine? What? All this while the rest of my section gets triple set. As per the notes I checked ahead of time, a 2-top with an anniversary, bring the free champagne toast, another 2-top, that's a birthday. Explain the special birthday discount and check the ID, they are friends of mine, they will want to chat. And a 4-top, the restaurant owner's adult children that enjoy full courses, cocktails and bottles of wine. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your panties and thank God I chugged coffee at 4:55 PM because F my life. Grin and bear it, right? I push back the panic. Finally, I manage to break away to start my other tables, avoid eye contact with the big top for 10 minutes and power through my other 3, getting them started with bread and drinks on the way. I am completely relying on co-workers to run drinks to appropriate seat numbers at my big top in the meantime and hoping 10 minutes or so should be just enough for them to make a decision on dinner. Thorough, efficient, timely. Ladies and gentlemen, This is what we trained all these years for, right? I'm a professional, damn it, you cannot sway me. Nope, I circle back around to the table and take app orders. Some squabbling over how many of each and which likes what, while I try to explain sizes and what might be realistic as far as sharing. We use an electronic device, so I get the order, send it so it's started and on the way, then begin taking the entree order. Again, all ordering out of turn. I'm sharing with her, extra plate here, bowl of soup on third course, but 4 salads on second course, each split with different dressings because they are sharing. I get to seat 6 and after giving me a spiel about how he won't be dining because he's in so much pain from knee surgery, he proceeds to take out his phone and show me pictures of the surgery, the screws, his previous back surgery compared to the knee surgery. Seriously, mid-dinner order. I can feel my other 3 tables staring at the back of my neck, waiting to place their dinner orders too. The second I'm able to console him and move to the next person, seat number 11, whose order I have not taken yet, gets up and leaves to go to the next door to the pot shop to buy edibles for seat number 6 because of his knee pain. Yes, his dinner will be cannabis infused tonight, nothing from our menu will do, thanks. But wait, I haven't taken seat number 11's order yet? No big deal, when he comes back I will circle back around and add 2 courses and visit different stations in the kitchen to clarify with chefs why I have an add-on order. Finally, the dinner order is in and I am off to zoom around to other tables. You can bet this 11 top needed a change of silverware between every course, constant water and cocktail refills, no pleases or thank yous, and Karen being obnoxious the whole time. Everything, and I mean every dish, brought to the table had to be explained in detail as per request of Karen. The sauces, the preparation, how the sausage on one of the apps was made, the different ingredients on the quail, the ages of the cheese on the charcuterie plate. Actually, I'm not sure how that's pronounced in English correctly because I know in French it's pronounced charcuterie. Anyway, sometimes explained twice because not all were listening. Yes, she ate off of the tacky platter the entire time. It was washed between courses and yes, my lead chef was irritated with their ridiculous requests, my dishwasher was grumpy about multiple platter washes, and my bartender would appreciate it if I could ring in those old-fashioned and hot toddies all at once instead of one every 5 minutes. Side note, nothing like hearing from your manager mid-shift after he sees your panicked look and zoomies that said Karen is indeed crazy and was 86th from his last place of work. She had been pulled from that restaurant by the police, kicking and screaming for losing her crap there. By the way, I thought you can only 86 items from the menu in a restaurant and not customers. But anyway, another server informed me that seat number 1, the herbal iced tea guy, stalked her at a coffee shop she worked at. She would not go near my table. Jeff is a creep. On to dessert. Karen pulls me aside and orders one of every dessert on the menu and asks for a candle on each. She also grins devilishly and says,
"Don't offer dessert to anyone else. I want all 9 of those set in front of me. I'm going to make a joke about it."
You got it. I giggle like I'm in on it. We are in cahoots, Karen. Our little secret. We are friends. Right before the desserts arrive, I set 11 spoons out on the table. Crazy bee number 2, call her Jennifer, asks why they haven't been offered dessert yet. I say, "We've got some goodies on the way," and wink at Karen knowingly. Karen explodes. I have ruined her secret by bringing the goddamn spoons too early. All this while dessert is starting to be delivered by food runners that very moment. A candle arrives and I opt for a diversion to distract her. I do something I never do, haven't since my serving days at Applebee's 10 years ago. I start singing Happy Birthday. I lead the damn table in a beautiful rendition. Karen is pleased, Karen is distracted. 3.5 hours later, they begin to leave. After asking for discounts, no, demanding it, they are locals, bill is paid and I am ignored. The tip is an acceptable 20%, the hardest 20% I've ever worked for. And yes, we pool tips. I will take it and I'm grateful because at this point I was prepared to be stiffed. Nothing like struggling to keep my head above water for 4 hours straight, needing exactly 9 things for every table at every waking moment, having irritated BOH coworkers, and trying to maintain and appear cool, calm and collected with each customer. It's nights like these where every extra second is precious, a coworker topping off water saves you, a distraction with a song diffuses the situation, and a stiff glass of bourbon at the end of the night reminds me that this crap is hard. Serving is humbling. There are crazy Karens in this world, and just let that crap go. Even if I'm still picking confetti out of my damn apron. But seriously, F you Karen. Is it just me, or were you also surprised that Karen actually gave a 20% tip? I would have imagined that she only gave like 5% or maybe nothing because her surprise was ruined. But anyway guys, that's all the content I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please don't forget to like the video to support me. So I hope you have a fantastic day, and I see you again tomorrow.